Welcome, everybody. This is Breakups, the comedy podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
As you can tell, my headphones is this scam now.
Damn.
I was holding it together by Jesus Christ, but
should I go grab?
no, it's fine.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just Shout out to 50 cents, man. I have this for almost 10 years now.
Are you serious?
Fiddy, street headphones is giving out. I don't hear me now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Breakups, the comedy podcast.
Cheese.
Yeah.
It's the number one podcast I speak into existence every time I say it.
Put a stamp on it.
It's also the podcast with the most adults on it.
Put a stamp on it.
So you already know when I say adulthood is a scam, you know this is true. Say it with my chest and I believe that.
Send phones our way,
just
man.
like Fussy Hype, believe the hype.
Believe that.
Adulthood is a scam, my people. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the building with my nearest and best of friends, minus a few special people.
Brap.
But still a full house regardless.
You know.
Vibes minutes to talk to him.
Yeah. It's your man. You mean aka the Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Eagle, aka you know what is popping.
Boom.
Let's get it popping.
Pop.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know. Digga G, talk to him.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Dikachi, aka Cashman, aka Dikachi like Versace. You know, we back in it.
Why do you always touch the mic when you're about to speak? You still get a rapper. Hold the mic.
Okay, it's my turn now.
Like that, listen carefully. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by stakeholder, neighbor, friend of the family.
I'm telling you.
Always here to represent and show off. Ladies and gentlemen, is Toronto's baddest, best, number one videographer in the city. If it's not at your wedding, then your wedding will have no clear picture. It will be SD quality.
In fact,
ladies and gentlemen,
480.
Michael, talk to him.
Hi, this is Michael. Grake shots. Yeah.
That's it. All you gotta do is check out the work, and you know what he's saying, man.
Yep.
How you doing, brother?
Chilling, man.
Yeah.
Chilling.
It's good to always have you on the pod, man. It's good to have you on the pod. Dikachi, how's your week been?
Week has been interesting. It's a lot of working. I'm just grinding it out. I'm trying to do this thing where I go multiple days without spending money, bro. Like I'm trying, and it's going well. I can't.
Sorry, you're trying to do a thing where you go out and not spend money.
I go multiple days without spending money.
Do you go out?
Do you go out of the house?
I try not to.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
But like,
I was on a streak. I was on a streak, but then I had to buy gas. I was like,
But like, is it really possible? Like, when you're not going home, you're still paying for Netflix. You're still paying subscription.
No, of course.
So those ones are still coming out, regardless whether you step outside or not.
What I'm doing now is groceries don't count. So if it's groceries, no, hold on. Groceries and then gas money. Anything else, no. Can't buy it.
So you have no subscription.
No. I mean,
you don't pay phone bill.
Those ones already.
Those ones are.
There's monthly taken. I mean, extra spending. I'm talking like me swiping my card. I don't want to be tapping anymore. I don't be swiping.
Yeah, but what can randomly come on a random day though? Like on an everyday basis.
It can, but I'm saying if you try, it will reduce your current of spending. That's all I'm saying. So do your best to. Obviously, everybody's situation is different. Some people don't have like the resources I have. Maybe they don't have I don't know, extra money for groceries like I do. But I mean, if you do, try your best, because that's what I'm doing right now, because my account took a massive hit in the past few weeks.
I know.
I'm clawing back, bro. I'm clawing back.
I feel you, man.
Welcome to adulthood.
Bro, it's
a scam, bro.
You can download that song again. Lade did you good.
Put it on repeat.
That's my new anthem. You know? I was just playing it as I drive out.
How many weeks ago was it? We were talking about how like they're just making anthems of how you're going to spend your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, now Lade is added to it, letting you know.
If you don't work for this money, nobody will send you.
On facts.
Nah, that's crazy, man. Maybe now, how about you? How you been?
Man, you know what it is. Grind every day. You know, another week, another dollar, and then the next week, the dollar disappear.
Okay, which kind of blender? Are you Ninja?
To be honest, I just blend ice.
Philips.
At least Black and Decker now.
Ooh, give me this thing. Wait, doesn't how Which blender is this?
Dyson.
No, iKitchen. There's this one they used to sell at Home Depot. That's the cheap one because I got it on discount.
See that Dyson. That Dyson. If the Dyson get blender, buy it. If you have the money, buy it.
Dicey.
Dyson.
What have you bought from them?
From when? Vacuum cleaner.
Oh, Dyson, Dyson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a very fantastic company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fantastic company.
Michael, how's your week been?
Bruh. So,
You know you're the CEO of this office, tonight's office on Instagram. You're the CEO of tonight's office on Instagram.
ah, man.
We were
We
catching
didn't
up.
try. But yeah, man, wedding on Friday. Very, very beautiful wedding on Friday. Very, very beautiful baby shower on Saturday. Today is just resting day. And it's going to be a crazy summer, though. It's going to be a crazy summer. We thank God. Thank God.
Thank God.
You know,
Thank God.
once upon a time, we're praying for a time like this. So.
Yeah,
Everybody was
everybody
praying
was
for
praying for a
time
time
like
like this.
We're not-
I'm still waiting for the time to come.
Your time don't come. Stop that. Every wedding I go to, I see Dre.
CJ.
I see Dre.
What is the coincidence that the weekend that we did not do any wedding, you actually did not really do any wedding?
Yes, like, and a lot of people did weddings.
It was like 4. Yeah, I saw a wedding today on someone's Snapchat. And you know how like in Nigeria they have those robots that wear LED lights. Apparently there was a wedding where like they had that guy in the building, and he was like spray smoke like in Toronto.
Oh shit.
Guy,
Oh, but these guys are really taking this wedding show business to another level.
bro, it's crazy.
Crazy.
I had to message him. I'm like, yo, are you sure you're in Canada?
Like-
yes. I'm like, this is not legally acceptable in terms of the capacity and the people in the venue.
Yeah.
It's too wild, man. It's too wild.
I think everybody's just going wild this year though, like because 2020.
It's like everybody's competing. When they see,
Bro.
you know how like you've planned your wedding finish, right? You now go on someone's wedding page. Their wedding is the Saturday before yours, and they've done something spectacular.
So you
Just
can't
call
come
your-
and door
No, you just call your planner. We have to
up
upgrade.
this gate.
So the rate at which these things are going, because it's not like wedding to organize weddings is dropping, the price is dropping.
No.
So the rate at which this thing is going, is it that people are not buying tickets to the wedding or what? Because it's crazy.
There's a TikTok I saw that somebody said she spent $550 on her wedding. Everybody that came paid for their food and drinks.
You know,
And
she
she- and
actually made them pay.
And she did the wedding by the side of by the side of the freeway, like like you know those park and ride those park and ride spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Oh shit.
She did that wedding in that
if they
space.
don't have to buy gifts, that's a good trade-off.
If who don't
Like the
If they
people
don't have to bring
coming to
gifts,
the wedding.
that's not a bad trade-off.
Nobody's asking you. No one really ever asks you
To buy
bring
gifts.
Yeah.
No,
It's
of
your
course.
choice.
It's your choice. Yeah.
You're still paying. Whether you like to buy the gift or you don't buy the gift, you're still
Well,
paying.
now that we're on this conversation, actually, because this is a very interesting conversation, and this conversation that I have very frequently with people. Would you guys pay to go to your friend's wedding?
No. If it's my friends, I'll pay.
If it's my
So-
friends, I want to, like, if you need help with it, like, yeah,
No. They don't need help with it.
they
There's a
just want you
wedding.
to-
There's a wedding. Your friend is having a wedding.
Yeah.
And the ticket is $150.
I know they- I know
There's
they
no.
pay.
There's no. They're not asking you for help. That's just what it is.
They need help. They need help.
They're not asking you for help.
You know they help while they talk.
Which help?
You know. He knows. I just want help set microphone stand. I just want help arrange chairs. I don't know.
Oh man. He said they need help.
What is that going to cost me? What is that going to cost me? Time. That means I'll have to be there 2 hours before other people come. Fine, I'll do it. I do it.
No, I think like again, like the friend thing has to be like, who's this friend?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's friend and there's friend. If a friend asks me to pay for their wedding, I don't need to go.
Yeah.
'Cause I said,
Okay. Yeah.
But if actual my guy is
guy.
doing wedding and says, "Yo, I want you guys to pay," I have to understand, like,
That's yeah.
because I'm considering it.
Clearly, times are tough. Clearly, like the thing was not. It's not adequate for us to be spending that much money. So just come through, pay just more money, and then we go.
No, but weddings are getting very expensive now, though.
That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
I'm saying.
Like
that's
weddings are very
I understand, like,
expensive. Very.
For me now, I would rather marry 5 years ago than 5 years from today.
Bro, very
on
expensive.
Facts, on facts. Like it's not, but I don't know, man. Like, don't people have conscience? Who is pushing them to do? Why are you competing?
And you know the funny part?
No, it's not a compete. No, see,
it looks
let's,
like
let's
it,
not
but
let's
why
not let's
not?
not let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it
But
twisted.
there's also the fact that it's just
Things are getting
more
expensive.
expensive.
Okay.
Yes, things are just getting more expensive.
Okay.
I was just about to say that things are getting more expensive. So even if your wedding is a very basic wedding,
It's still gonna cost.
$25,000 easy,
Sure,
easy.
sure.
You know,
Does that include
Easy.
like the clothes?
That's a house, bro.
The suits and all
yeah,
of that.
yeah. So
That
suits,
includes all of
yeah,
them.
everything,
Okay.
everything, and this is maybe you have to compromise on food. Maybe the venue has to
shit.
give you whatever food that they give you. You know, some wonton fettuccine. You know, some green soup. You know,
Some calamari.
Don't worry about no for euro. You know, or jollof rice and chicken because they ain't coming.
At most, mashed potatoes.
No, mashed potato standard now.
Mashed potatoes.
Or worst case scenario, they will say they're going to cook the jollof rice.
Run.
What?
Run.
Oh,
You don't see the venue.
oh yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
some
yeah,
people
yeah.
actually say, "Oh, you just have someone to bring the recipe." No,
No,
even if you
don't-
give the recipe, don't run.
Don't run.
Bruh.
Yeah, so weddings have become very expensive. So
I did one wedding. That wedding I did in where was that? The one in London, yeah. Is this lady cooked jollof rice because the guy in the wedding is Nigerian, the wife is Canadian. She said she was the one that prepared. So the mother of the bride, right, is Canadian. So she said she was the one that prepared. Just eat that thing. Just see if you know what's good for you. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that food because you're gonna be kicked out because the way she was looking, bro. That jollof rice it tasted watchy. It's not watchy, but it tasted watchy. It did. It tasted watchy. And then you now see jollof rice, you now see momo, you now see fish. You are excited. Run.
shit.
That's a massive letdown. Like, nah, she should be charged. Bro. I can't want she should charge.
Yeah, and she was encouraging people and I was emceeing it. I'm like, yo, if you know what's good for you, jollof rice, I had to take it back.
I wanted to also say, like, I mean, for like I think the last 3 episodes we were talking about weddings. That's just to see, first of all, it's summer season here in Canada. A lot of us work in the wedding industry. That's to show you we're very good children, children of God, husband materials. We don't come and talk about nightclub here, like
No.
There's other podcasts and stuff. So just understand
We're
that.
trying to think how to progress your life to the next level.
How to progress and find
You know,
the one for you.
exactly.
We're women of substance. I found.
Yes.
Guy, you need one effect for the.
and this is also vendor field area. You have a lot of resources here.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, so that's why sometimes we'll always recap with the wedding. But yeah,
Exactly.
We can get into what has just happened in Nigeria, in the city of Ondo. I know Michael had a few things to say. So Michael, why don't you start it off? For context, a church was. It's funny. It's a wedding. Apparently, too was a wedding.
Was it wedding?
That's what I heard. That there was a wedding happening.
yeah, it was a wedding. But I saw a mother holding the little kid.
The flower
I think it was the
flower
girl.
girl or something.
Oh my
That
god.
was-
So how I found out on
interesting.
Twitter was they said they got married yesterday. I mean, they got married today and they died. And it was something funny or something crazy, like or their birthday. I don't even understand.
Oh, so maybe like today is like Thanksgiving or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, for context.
Yeah, for context, apparently, according to channels, apparently, channels television
Those guys.
reported as a bomb blast. And they said, how is it a bomb blast when only people died? Do you see buildings?
Yeah, you see
Did you see
buildings,
buildings
yeah.
falling?
Like-
But apparently, there was an attack by, we're going to say, terrorists. Because that's
Yeah,
what they
terrorist
are.
attack.
Evil people.
On a church.
On a church.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were killed. I don't know what the numbers are specifically, but the
sad,
stories, the story has been developing. So condolences to the families, and it just shows you how like Nigeria it's I don't even know, man.
It's actually crazy. There was the story of the headsmen, people in the northern area. There was a story about the Muslims killing off the Christians in the north too. There's like it has been the past few months has just been crazy there. Like it's tough. And then I was just checking the feeds for some of them. It's like literally bloody, and someone would just record you like you're just stepping over bodies drenched in blood and stuff like right there in the church. And it's like it's sad.
I saw a tweet, and then the tweet said, "Those who are thankful today are the ones that didn't go to church."
Can you imagine? Like you wake up on the day and your prayer is thank God I didn't go.
Thank God I
Thank
didn't
God
go
you
to
didn't
church
go to
today.
church.
You know,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's sad, man.
Like so, where's safe in our country? You know, sometimes
know?
gotta ask, like, where's really safe? Like, we're in the house of God that we go to pray and give thanks. It's not even safe again. So where like like your home is not safe. Where you go to for prayer and meditation and all of that, it's still not safe. And You know, like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. How come someone that's getting married, apparently, allegedly, they actually were getting married, and today's Thanksgiving, how does someone start their journey in less than 24 hours? It's
and
over.
end it
Yeah.
so quickly.
Too, man. Crazy.
Condolences to them.
Till death do us part.
Yeah. So this,
Imina, please don't bring that. That's a very dark joke that you're about to bring. Please don't bring it.
You're actually wild, I swear to God, bro.
The guy's wild, man. Please do not
Actually,
continue with that
freaking
joke
wild. This
that you're
guy's
about to
crazy.
bring.
No, it's a very sad.
I'm like, there's
it's a
no
very
way this guy's
sad-
about to crack the joke.
There's
right
no
now.
way you're about to crack that joke.
No,
you know how like outside they hot.
You didn't think.
You know how outside they hot. But because AC they oil, the climate is not resonating. Because the AC they hot.
You better say that to death to us,
This
past.
guy's wild. I can't
Wild guy,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
I'm still here still yet to see what the actions are of the government. In
I
regards
don't
to-
trust those guys.
We know what it is, man. Like
Yeah.
from the very beginning, you know, the news outlets are already announcing it as a bomb blast, a bomb explosion, right? Meanwhile, it's not. Just call it
Meanwhile,
what
it's
it
not,
is,
exactly.
and apportion the right responsibility to who should be responsible for this. But you know, if even the news outlets cannot take ownership of what happened, then trust me, those politicians
And,
are
it,
going.
and it's now like right now it's actually election period or like
Yeah.
campaigning. Everybody's campaigning and elections is going on and stuff. Like
Yeah.
really, they're just going to make speech.
Or you know what? They might actually do something, but they will do it for the clouds.
They will their speech is they will never do anything of substance.
No.
Maybe they will even do more than
only to like boost their like campaign. That's it.
Yes,
Nothing more.
nothing more.
If
They're
they
just doing it
want
for the
to,
clouds.
Please,
Ah,
whatever they can do, let
know.
them do still.
There's nothing,
Yeah.
there's nothing they can do.
you know.
There is nothing they can do because they first have to investigate and find out, you know, which sect of, you know, men are these? Are they? Because you know they're pointing fingers, you know, saying it's, you know, it's a certain tribe, it's a certain group of people. We don't know. That could just be Nigerians speaking out of anger, or maybe, you know, they did hear people speaking in said dialects
Side dialects on the
and stuff. But you know, I almost want to say like the voting thing or get your PVCs and vote is not even not worth it. Because when I look at people that are running for presidency in our country, Nigeria, it's like none of them is like who's the worst, who's the best devil out of all the
That's
devils?
literally what you have to choose.
Facts, literally. That's like that's what it's about.
You know.
Yeah. I was thinking that I was like, I think we should decide presidency with a race, with an actual physical race. They should line all the aspirants 1 kilometer run.
1 kilometer round.
Whoever
Actually-
survives at the end,
Yeah.
then
No, Abba, now 1 kilometer is long now.
anyway,
No, you have to
the
give
road
them
to
that.
the road to fixing Nigeria is very long.
That's the point. That's the point.
That's the
The
point.
road to fixing Nigeria is very long.
And if you
At the
collapse
very
halfway,
least, at the very least, you have to. That's the bare minimum. If you
That's
cannot
the bare
finish
minimum.
that, then just
Yeah.
go home.
They just be going home.
Because
okay.
clearly money is not the minimum anymore. There's money to throw at people for
Yeah.
campaigns
Yeah, yes,
and buying and ballot boxes and doing all that. So let them just do actual physical race.
and
1K.
we've had history of people that are sick, almost dead, running for presidency.
We've had
when you do
presidents dying.
that, dying on it. So when you do that,
Yeah.
and if they don't make it, then you seem not fit enough to run for that.
Like-
right, like
I'm telling you, that's what we need to do. Just line them up, put them in the national stadium where
Yeah.
there's pothole on the track field.
You know.
and it has to be
If heat doesn't get you, pothole will get you.
give them
Something will get you.
give them the NYSC copper shoes. Don't allow them
Exactly.
to buy their own trainers.
Yeah.
Don't allow them to buy their own
Those
trainers.
exact shoes.
Give them
said
those
that.
NYSC
Those orange
copper
boots.
shoes. Those let them lace it up. We want to see you.
God, those shoes
Give
are
them
terrible,
those-
man.
Save your country.
Actually, the competition starts from the dressing room. They should dress themselves.
yes.
So whoever survives that can then put on the
Can then
copper
come
shoe
out and
and
put
then
on the
we go to
copper-
the
yeah.
beach.
Well, I just thought about some. You guys have not done youth service before, right?
Never.
Hell
Nah.
no.
Oh, okay.
You
Did you?
Yes, now.
For the whole
So I
period.
can relate to that shoe.
I saw it a lot, right? So
I relate. by
Wearing that
currency.
shoe is different. The shoe looks like it looks like Timberland, right?
Right.
But it's not. It's not.
Who even makes it?
Bro, I don't even know what makes it. Honestly, I don't know what makes it.
Some big contract because that means the person.
Bro,
it's a lifetime contract.
It's lifetime guarantee.
It's a
bro.
lifetime.
it's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Go with it.
Speaking of adulthood, I wanted us to do a quick activity. I wanted us to each sing a song that reminds you of I had a childhood, and I'll get to the next activity after that. So basically, a song that reminds you of childhood, or something that you sang as a child while growing up.
While growing up, it's not nursery rhymes, in it.
As a child.
No, no nursery rhymes.
Okay.
So I'm going to start since I started the activity, and Dikachi will coming to you next.
Wait, just before you start, I don't think I can remember a lot of things that happened in my childhood. I think I can remember from my teenage years.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a song that you sang while you were a child. A song that reminds you of just childhood. You hear it and all you think about is your childhood. It could be a song that, I don't know, they played while you were growing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope one doesn't expire before I come here. Let me have 1, 2, 3 options.
I have like 2 right now.
I'm the third in line. Yeah?
I have 0.
We're going this way, innit?
No, we're
going this way. So I'm still third in line.
Okay. That gave everybody time to figure out what song they wanted to do. So I'll start. Let me explain. So this song, actually I will explain at the end of the song. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. There was a great big moose. He liked to drink a lot of juice. There was a great big moose. He liked to drink a lot of juice. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. Way-oh, way-oh. Way-oh, 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 way-oh. The moose's name was Fred. He liked to drink his juice.
Dre, it's okay.
The moose's name was
It's
Fred.
okay, Dre. Which guy song be this?
My head. Where's that from?
Oh, man.
Let me play my effects now. Allow me. No, I worked in a camp for a while. So that's a camp song. So it reminds me of like when I used to work in a camp. So basically when I say that song, people respond and then, you know.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Dikachi.
Okay, I had a few, but
We ask for one, please.
But I'll go with one. This one, everybody will probably know the song. So I'll keep it simple.
My nigga's hugging the mic again.
This is Super Story. A life of strife and sorrow. This is Super Story.
When the fish tries to die of
When the fish tries
to die of taste.
It's a super story.
This is Super Story. Super Story. Super Story. This is Super Story.
A Wale Adenuga production. We are nothing but pesos in the hands of the creator.
Why did the fish come into the conversation? Now that I think about it.
I'm not sure.
No, they're just trying to tell you that the story is so super
That the
fish is drowning and even dying of thirst.
Inside the water.
Inside the water, that is
That's the story is so super.
oh my goodness.
Bro, that song brings back so many memories.
Nah, for sure.
Some elite stories on that show, man. Elite stories.
I can never forget to eat tomato. I never forget
That one's goated. That one is goated.
Let me know your next.
Okay, I will narrow it down to this one. So this one, I think this one has response. I think we all know it.
Why do I feel like this one was not even in English, Seth?
No, you know it is in English,
Okay.
and I think we should all know it. Old Roger is dead and gone to his grave.
Hey,
Gone to his grave. They planted an apple tree over his head.
Hey,
Over his head. The apple grew up and started to. The apple grew up and bear a large fruit. Bear a large fruit. The fruit. But anyways, yeah.
Old Roger.
You know.
You know what's funny? Every time that we did that song in a different kind of, because I had the opportunity to go to 2 different primary schools, and in the north, whenever they did that, they said guava tree, and then when I came to Lagos, they changed to mango tree.
No, guava is not mango, bro.
I know, but
He's saying that the fruit is changed.
Maybe it wasn't season stuff or what's popular there.
But like guava is really relative to the north for the most part, and then mango, I guess mango is there. I don't know what they call it in Igbo land, but but I remember that one, man.
Yeah.
All right, Michael.
This one is for a television station. It's one of the television jingle for a television station. You
Is
guys
that
probably
is
know.
that people that have money?
Stop that.
TV. We will let our own in person on the job.
Oh man. Okay. So it's for AIT. You guys probably know.
Legendary.
All right. African Independent Television.
AIT.
Ogbonga TV for this country. Mama, Papa, oh,
AIT na the station. Sister, brother, oh, AIT na the station. Africa Independent Television.
AIT.
You know what? You know what's funny? I actually don't know the song.
You don't know it?
There's no you don't know this song.
I don't know the song.
You know the,
I don't know.
you know that
When you had-
before you started, I was gonna say, can you guys allow me to say one bonus one? And that was gonna be NTA.
Now I know that one. 'Cause- So we only had two channels.
NTA.
We only had two channels when I was growing up. Was NTA. Again, like I'm coming from.
Yeah.
When we entered, by the time I got to Lagos, it was then
Silverbird.
NTA channels and Silverbird.
And Silverbird.
I never really had AITs, but when I was in Jos,
No, but-
it was NTA and PRT.
It was free though. It was satellite.
Yeah.
No, I think
But-
I don't think AIT was free to TV. I think AIT had to have some kind of satellite.
No.
Service.
No.
I think
every-
AIT
no,
was
no,
free.
everything was antenna. Everything was antenna.
We didn't have antenna
Anything
for a long
local.
time.
Anything local.
We used
Yeah?
UHF.
Even Silverbird was local too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had NTA, AIT, RSTV, then Silverbird when it came out.
That RSTV is scammed. You know,
I don't know.
River State Television, River State.
Oh, that one was just for okay.
That's
okay.
RSTV.
Which one did we have in Lagos? They always used to just play Yoruba movie on the channel.
It's probably the local
Yes, we look
one
at
in Lagos. Yeah.
It was
Is it LTV? It was
yes.
LTV.
Yes, LTV.
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 Yeah.
That's crazy.
Good times, man. Good time. Takes me
Yeah,
way back. Oh man. Takes me way
All right. So
back.
this next activity, I wanted us to go around and talk about jobs that we've worked that people might not know of. Any kind of hustle. I'll go first since
Like does it have to be bad, good, or just anything?
whatever.
Just whatever you want.
I was going to say I was a camp counselor, but I already said that when I introduced my song. I was actually a bouncer at one point.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Talk about that.
in Peterborough.
Oh true.
I had to be.
That did
I
please.
worked in the nightclub scene, and then
For how long?
I was like, "What's messed up, bro?" I saw somebody get stabbed.
You're like I'm out of this
This
shit.
is not a job for me. and it was a security guard that got stabbed.
Shit!
I was like,
means you're next.
That could have been me.
you know when like
This close to home.
you know when the guy gets stabbed and they say they not give you all his shifts. I'm like,
Come on for him.
come on, boy. I'm like, oh, you're not hiring. They're like, no. You know the rule. You know how it's played. Before we hire somebody, we're like, you know what? I don't have a license. I'm just wearing security shirt because I'm big.
That's wild.
I did security for a nightclub.
Shit.
You know, I'm not going to name their names, but you know, it's pretty shady
my
club at some
goodness.
point. But you know,
How was the actual experience except the stabbing?
It was good, man. Like you got to meet people, different characters. I only had to throw out somebody once or twice. It wasn't like it was a student crowd. So
Okay.
you know,
Maybe like one or
drunk
two
girls are
rowdy
always
people.
hitting on you. Like drunk white girls always be hitting on you. and
As
stuff.
they always are.
Yeah, so you know, it was a fun experience. I didn't do it in the cold period. It was like I think it was like March, April that I really was into it. Like January, February, I was still like,
You didn't even get into summertime yet.
no. We didn't wait till then. Like,
Oh no. Summertime would have been bad because everybody left
the city.
like the city.
They would have fired me anyways because like, oh, you didn't have because I didn't have a license.
A
Right?
bit slow.
I
How did they
was
get
just
you?
big. I was just big. I did under the table. I was
They were not
big.
asking for his license. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be like, he looks like
Yeah.
security guy.
Wait, before we continue, I beg, can you reduce my headset?
He's number 2.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alpha.
Testing, one,
Because
two.
someone it's in the blast now. Jeez.
No vex.
Okay.
They got you your turn.
You guys know most of my jobs, but I don't think the audience does. I did door-to-door sales.
What were you selling?
I was selling TV, internet, home phone. Now,
Like separately or as a bundle?
as a bundle,
As a bundle
or
or
separately.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like you're with this company called Kojiko?
No.
I was close though. I at some point I would have probably entered there, but no.
Is that an
schools-
actual company?
Kojiko.
Is that an actual company?
I think it's a
Kojiko-
short company.
It's it's one of those like subsidiary ones that like are linked to like a bigger one. It's a whole thing.
That are trying to expand.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. That was an interesting experience, man. Like, I got chased by a dog a few times.
Oh God, that would be hard.
I was so mad because the dog wasn't even that big. So what happened was, so I'm walking, yeah. I'm not even close to his house. I'm like, so it's, you know those ones where you enter like a thing where you, like it's a roundabout. So it's end of the street.
Yeah.
So I'm walking down. I'm actually going to the next house. So I'm in the middle of the road. Well far. The guy starts barking. I look at him. I said, I'm not coming to your area now. Like, why are you disturbing me? He now comes close. I'm like, okay, whoa, like relax. And he starts coming. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Now, I didn't turn around. I was backpedaling.
Yeah.
So I now fell down.
Oh shit!
But then the dog never came to me. Just like barked at me, and then I just
walked away.
went away. I'm like, okay, well that was pointless.
The dog was like, nah, this guy is weak, man.
No, but it is that
like,
I think the dog was just
you
trying
don't want to go for you when you're
release.
defenseless.
Fair.
Dog is military man. Don't want to fight you when you're defenseless. He wants fair and square.
Nah, man, it was something. No, so that was the worst thing that ever happened. Like the average thing was mostly just like people getting mad at you because you're knocking on the door. Because it was 100% commission. It was cold knocking, just knock and everything, and then
Fun fact. I'll tell you a story.
yeah.
First of all, people who sell knives door to door. I hope you guys know that. You guys,
Knives?
You guys, yes. I hope you guys know. You guys look like criminals because I don't know who will see someone selling knife at the door
And invite you in.
But funny story, right? I applied for a job one time. Man, the name sounded so cool, man. It was like execution assistant, something.
That's how they get you.
I swear these days I don't ask.
That's how they got me, bro. That's how they got me.
It was like executive something. I was like, executive. The perks were nice.
Shit.
Then guy, like, I applied to the job within like an hour. They looked at your resume. Like, they gave me a phone call. Your resume is, nice. We talk about other things. Like we talk about like event in the event industry, how like they cater to people in the event industry. Not knowing that it's just a random anybody that go in the event industry. Like, okay, cool. You know what? We'll look at your application and we'll let you know how that's going. In the next hour, interview. I did the phone interview the same day. Next hour, email, in-person interview. I was like, is it that you are actually looking for vacancy or what?
Yeah.
Then I got to the office, right? So the way they made it seem, right? You enter the lobby, you think it's their actual office lobby. But no, it's a building that they're renting out that has a general lobby. So now I sat down with like, a bunch of other people who didn't look like people that applied for the same job, but apparently we all applied for the same job. I'm like, you, executive assistant, you Seth, you look like, okay, cool. So as the one lady got in, the lobby auntie came to me and she's like, are you here for this job? I'm like, yes. She's like, do you know what they do? I was like, they sell like, they deal with like high-end customers and stuff. She's like, oh, no. You're selling products door to door. I'm like, oh, but what kind of products? Like, doesn't matter. They give you a bunch of shit and you just try to sell it.
Wow.
And then she then told me, but there's another company here that's hiring.
Oh shit!
For a different position. This is their card. And I'm like, well, you're the secretary.
She looked at you.
All of that.
She looked at you and she was like,
This job not fit you.
This good job not fit
It doesn't fit this guy.
You say no. I have a better offer.
Don't tell me that job, the area is in Scarb, where you got the interview.
No, it's in Ajax actually.
Oh.
Ajax.
What was the other job that she pitched to you?
I did actually get it. I just
you didn't
left.
look at it,
I just
okay,
left.
okay.
I just left. But no, that just reminds me of like,
Yeah.
those door-to-door things. But I always wanted to be one of those guys. I don't know. I've had this like dream that I would do a door-to-door sales job, and I will sell, and I'll go to a woman's house, and then she'll open the door, and she'll just walk in.
And no way. And no way.
Like, you just open the door, knock, you just open the door, and
Yeah.
just walk away, leave the door open, and then you'll be like, hi. Like, you now step in, you now see like maybe her robe on the floor, you now walk in.
And you now start,
You now see
you start
bra.
giving you hints, and you now see
see
bra.
bra.
Ah! Or they be like, oh, I would like to tip you, but can I tip you in a different way?
Exactly.
My brother in
I
Christ,
have
take some water. Drink some water, sir.
Oh my god!
I had that this thing too.
That's like, if I ever, if God ever
Bro.
tells me that is something like my future, while lie to lie,
I do
I'll go
want
and sell
that.
knife.
Bro, I will sell.
I'll go and sell
I
knife.
sell. Yo, like similar one to that interview story you had, right? This people called their job marketing specialist. Fresh out of marketing advanced diploma. It sounds beautiful, bro.
Sounds fantastic.
Interview solid, phone interview solid, email professional. But I went there. They said, "Oh, we cater with a lot of businesses and we help them market their products." They say market.
Baba was standing in the mall.
No, they say I have to go door to door to sell alarm, security alarm. I said, okay. They say they will get back to me as I just left. I left. So anytime I talk on the phone, I hear marketing specialists. We cater to a different. I'll ask them, does this job entail door to door service? They'll be like, yes. I'm sorry. I'm not that guy.
But shout out to people who do door to door, man. Like,
I'm not that guy.
I did it for like a good summer and like 2 months, like so like 6 to 7 months. It was actually fun. Once you get the hang of it, it's fun. Now, for me personally, the reason I did it is because I couldn't find anything better. I just turned what 18, and the one I had before was like a cash paying pizza job, and I wasn't getting shifts. So I was like, okay, I have to get paid somehow. Now I didn't need to, but like I wanted my own money. I started asking parents for money, so I just went.
Baba was feeling like an adult at 18.
When you're asking and they're giving and you're tired, hey, I can't relate.
Yeah, so basically I worked it. It was interesting. I made some friends. I learned a lot about people and like stuff like that. It's very interesting stuff. If you ever have a chance to do sales, hold on,
bro, don't do it.
Maybe not door to door.
Don't do it.
Maybe not door to door. If you ever have a chance to do sales, if it's in an environment that suits you, I recommend you.
What
doing
environment suits
Someone to do sales?
For example, maybe
In the mall?
maybe customer service, like on the phone, type of thing.
That's not.
That's customer
worse.
service. That's
Customer
sales.
service.
Now
That can be
You're
worse,
talking-
bro.
No, no.
Bro, that's even
So-
worse.
You don't know who has
that one is
problems.
worse.
Bro, you don't know what the person is doing at that time that you're calling them.
That one is worse in the sense that they might yell at you, but I'm saying in the sense of like, for example, what I was doing was 100% commission. So if you don't sell, you don't get paid. So in my scenario, customer service is much better.
So you think adult cleaners that call you think is not 100% commission?
No, I mean,
I
no,
pity those guys, man. What I just hear is Raji from Head Dog Cleaning?
I'm head doctor, be like,
Honestly, I feel like even physical, like face-to-face
It's
marketing
better.
is way easier.
it's way easy.
Because
It's
you
better.
can. There's
I can
so
tell
many
your tone,
ways.
I can-
Yeah,
you know,
you can see their reaction and be
Somebody
like,
can just
oh,
look at you and just fine boy, okay, let me listen to you. You know, you're calling somebody and they are just
but
randomly
can,
somewhere.
But here's the thing: they can waste your time, bro. Like when you do in-person sales, the first thing, like, so basically, how you actually do it is you have to get the nose early. You have to get people to reject you as fast as possible because it's all about law of averages. Law of averages is one in 50. So basically, you have to get. No, hold on,
Quick marketing.
quick stop. Trust me. 49 people will reject you. Get those things as fast as possible. The one that will accept you, they'll be begging you to like sell them. That's how it works. So you don't waste your time on people that are wishy-washy. You put your time into the one that actually wants it.
But I still think it's a different breed of people that do that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
definitely.
and I look at it, I'm like, a black immigrant in this, and you want me to go to a typical white neighborhood to knock on their door at 7, 8 a.m. to say, I want to mow your lawn. You seem like you don't have a security system in here. I need to put alarm in it. Let me ring you. Let me ring your yard. Nah, bro. Like,
Imagine your pitch as an alarm sales guy, right? Was to break into the house.
See, if you had us, you would have known I was here. You would have known.
I say hi. So what are you doing here? Yeah, I'm here to sell you a better alarm.
because I actually just broke into your house from the kitchen. I came out. This is your microwave plug. So take it back, but
Have you heard of this alarm? People like me can't get it.
oh my goodness.
You mean that?
If you know about you, do you have a job?
Yeah. So while I was working at Home Depot, I used to take a side job with some of the delivery guys. They would need help carrying drywalls inside the customers' homes. So they will pay us. They'll pay me per drywall sheet.
Fuck.
I'm assuming.
You know what?
Per drywall sheets.
Yeah.
Wait, please, how much per drywall
See,
sheet?
if you're
It's not that much, but it's money.
What is how much is it?
It's not that much.
Just
It's
say
money.
it. You don't work there anymore.
See.
Yeah,
how much is
that was a side job, so it don't matter where.
no, but how much is it? Let me just hear.
Yeah. See, it's in cents because they approach.
Oh, it's not in cents. It's not in cents.
It's not insane. Are you sure it's not insane?
It's
was
not.
making
It's
money.
not in cents. It's not in cents because
That's why he doesn't want to say it. He was making
no,
money.
it wasn't that much money. But
Then how much was
So
it?
how
then?
much was it?
So it's like because there sometimes it's like 80 sheets of drywall. Sometimes
$1.
to be I think I took Michael sometimes. So get like paid like $120 or $100.
Okay. That's not
80
too-
sheets.
Yeah.
Guys, first of all, if you're listening from Nigeria, you might not know what a drywall is. Go and Google that shit. And the drywall has levels.
It has levels.
There's
I
regular
did, I did
drywall,
all
and
of
there's
them.
all the way to like
Fire code,
fire
fire
code.
rated.
If you-
Yeah,
guy, that fire
I did that fire rated.
drywall.
That fire rated drywall is a bitch.
You see the fire one at the water
The
resistant
water
one?
resistant one.
Heavy.
Yeah.
They approached me to do that job. I said, guy, nah, lie. Because I used to work in Home Depot as well, and I used to do the orders. So I know the volume.
You know the volume that they get. Yeah.
Before they bring you on, you are doing 80 plus sheets of drywall. It's like, fuck
Yeah.
it.
That's a lot of volume, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
No, but how
for a
long-
house, right? Yeah.
How long will it typically take? How many people are taking up the drywall? It's just like it can't be just you with the drywall.
I had
You and someone, right?
there was a time I went by myself. A couple of times I went by myself.
By yourself?
I went back. No, it's not only me doing the moving, right?
Oh, okay.
But I went there to help because there was one or two of them there, and then they just need help for you to go faster, right? To get paid. And there are sometimes, a couple of times they were like, "Oh, do I have another person that is gonna come that I can bring?" They will just drop me there. When I'm done, I call them. They will come pick me up and drop me back home. Right. So
Minimum of 2 flights of stairs.
yeah, minimum of 2 flights of stairs.
All those houses that have coffee
The
tours.
stairs that has down, so you literally either dropping down to the basement or you're carrying to multiple rooms.
Nah, me.
It was
Wow.
it was
Kudos to you,
like-
bro. Kudos to you.
So I did it was,
That means if you slap somebody with this, your drywall hand.
yeah, man. And it's like it's just crazy because like you just had
guys
to
do a drywall
start learning techniques to balance the drywall. I will carry like over the top like this. I'll hold it like this, and you have to like bend and blah blah blah. Me, I started like one transferable skill that I had before I started doing that is like I normally subconsciously count flights of stairs, right? I know the one we have in the house here is 16. Right, so once I go through that one once, I know how many flights there are. So I can just focus on balancing the drywall.
Baba said a transferable skill.
It is a transferable
Put
skill.
that on your resume. I know how to count steps.
This
It
guy
is.
has been through. This guy
It
counting
is,
steps
bruh.
everywhere he goes.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I am
bro.
didn't even
heavily
know it was
efficient.
16.
He didn't know
you
our staircase was 16. That's actually crazy.
16. Who-
Bro, even if
Why do I need to know this?
Like I feel like going to count it right now.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
So I would then focus on like maybe before I obviously start carrying the drywall, I will want the customer to just walk me through where it's going, right?
Wow.
So I'll count the steps
Mental
and how
map,
many
mental
tons.
map. I like that,
Yeah.
I like that, I like
so
that.
then when I carry the stuff, I focus on balancing the drywall and the tons and do as less damage as I possibly can.
Might as well just start like
That's crazy.
start a
Are you mad?
business, bro.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
This Zigaji looks like he acts like he can work hard. you can't drive up for 1 month. You will quit.
No. I can actually work hard. Come on, guys.
That's crazy.
I know it doesn't look like it right now.
Right now.
But back in the day, I was working hard.
Bro, I used to be more fit. Like they tell you go to the gym. I'm like, do you know what type of work I
You
do?
know, that's the only reason why I like Home Depot, boy.
You know what type of
I
work?
was always sweating. I
I,
worked.
yeah, I carry lumber steady.
See that bag of cement? One old woman would just come. I said, first of all, why is the family sending an old woman
Buy
to
cement.
buy
Buy bags of
And
cement
she's not buying bags,
and
she's buying
concrete,
bags, and concrete.
and stone slabs. What are you doing? You're not the one.
What do you know you're doing with that at that
Like,
point?
literally,
Oh man, I
they'd
don't
be like, "Can you help me?" I'm like, "No shit, you can't do it by yourself. You collapse here. We are getting
And,
sued."
and you know one of the so for people who wondering, Home Depot is like a home improvement store. So people come to buy home items and home needs.
Yeah.
And one of our motivation, whatever objective was go beyond. So as we as black men, I don't know why we always like to go beyond.
Yeah.
We literally go beyond.
We live in beyond.
I think that's
We live in the beyond.
that's a natural state.
We'll carry the black slabs, put it on your cart. You'll finish shopping. On your way out, for some reason, you will still meet us. We'll not carry
Push the cart, go and load it up
to
to
your
you.
car. And people come in nice cars. I still don't get like this, like retired people who come in their Benzes, whatever. How do you want me to
Now you now want to be careful.
concrete that, you know how you carry concrete, you stone it at the back of the truck. That one you can't. You have to like
Drop it.
Drop it so slowly.
I know you later you want me to go to good life. When I'm already in good life.
And cement, they will be like, oh, they don't want the dust or the cement to drop. And now you now carry small or start looking for. It's just, bro.
stress, man.
Michael,
When I say
what about
man's
you?
hustle, bro.
There's 2 of them that I have. One that I liked and one that I hated. In fact, I only
Do the
worked-
one you hated.
The one I hated. No, I'll just give you 2. It's very the one I hated was very quick. I didn't work there for long. I worked for only 2 hours.
Oh.
didn't work there for long.
Whoa.
Wow, only
The hiring process was longer than the amount you worked.
Bro,
Jeez.
the amount of time it took me to get to that job was more than the amount of hours I worked there.
Did they pay you for the 2 hours?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
No. They actually paid me for half of the shifts.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they paid me for half
Okay,
of the shifts.
so
So half of the shift
okay.
was 4 hours.
Was 4 hours.
So they paid me for half of the
Oh,
shift.
okay,
The fact that I got there,
Yeah.
they paid me for half of the shift. So
Yeah.
it was this factory that they make car rubber mats.
Oh, okay. The math.
Yeah,
innit?
the
Okay.
rubber mats, not the clothed fluffy ones, the rubber ones.
It's like the weather.
That factory,
Yeah.
the smell of that place,
Oh, rubber smell is bad. Yeah.
burning rubber.
But yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
bad.
The rubber, like burning rubber, is bad. And
Have
then
you guys wear masks? Like
yeah,
face
you
masks?
Can wear,
Bro,
but no, it
mask
doesn't stop it.
does not stop anything.
It doesn't stop it.
Yeah.
like you literally have to wear those ones that those guys
Yeah.
that do fumigation
Yeah.
wear
Might as well wear those
to
ones.
to really reduce
filter.
it.
Yeah, filter a lot.
And then the worst part of it wasn't even that. The mats come from this machine, right? It's hot.
Yeah.
You have to pick up the mat and throw it,
Unbelievable.
stack it on a tray thing,
Yeah.
bro.
Ah,
And when it's hot, bro,
the smell is more.
it's heavy.
Oh.
It is heavy.
Yes.
And then you also have to pick it from a side because when it's hot too, it's also kind of soft.
Yeah.
So if you just grab it to mess up the form,
You pick it from
So you
where
have to
there's
pick
more
it from,
center
like-
of gravity.
yeah,
so that
you have to pick it from like a certain place,
Yeah.
and then there's a way you can pick it up and drop it on the mat. So it's just you're like a robot, just doing like this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Oh,
bro,
fuck.
I walked into that place, and then the guy was teaching me how to do it. I think I did it for like just one round, and I just went out. I did
See.
like a whole tray. I was like, you know what?
My
Let,
brother-
let me be determined. I just finish this tray.
My brother, you
Once
tried.
I'm done,
I'm shocked
tried.
you
As soon
didn't
as I was
leave when you were
done-
explaining how
You
it
tried.
Bro.
You tried. That was me on one job, 2013. 2013, I went to that job with NASA. No, it wasn't with NASA. It was with Emmanuel, Wale. Then when Wale was around, and one other person, bro, went to right at the interview, bro. 2-hour lecture explaining this job. I started sleeping off. They asked me, "Do you want this job or not?" I said no. They said you can go if you want. I walked out. I left. Bro, I didn't start.
like
I didn't start. I'm like, it's not me people want to use this. I do. And that was when I kind of started school with engineering before I switched, right? Bro, I have classes from Monday to Friday, long classes and labs and stuff. And the only Saturday I have to leave my house at like 6 to catch train to go to the place. And then you start do lecture until 9. And then we'll start working until like 8 and 9. Before we come back, it's like 11. So it's like a 13-hour day from when you leave. And that's done. And you're explaining this to me and you want me to stay.
And it's probably like minimum wage.
I
back
quit.
then.
You tried. 2
it's
hours
like,
work.
Yo,
You tried.
it was.
I'm shocked you made it
wasn't.
to
It
2
wasn't.
hours, I can't lie.
It actually wasn't even long ago, like 2018. Yeah,
Oh, word.
bro. I was living in Scarborough, like end of Scarborough, and the job was like almost close to Mississauga. So
Bro, it's tough.
my journey to the place, first of all, I was already dreading it.
Yep.
And then I'm like, there's no, I broke. Not only broke, I broke. I don't kill anybody. I'm going back home. I have food at home at least. I'm going back home. I can't do this. And then the other one that I had was in 2015. 2015, I did construction for this
Ekba.
for this family in Richmond Hill that were building their house, bro. I looked forward to going to this job every
Oh, that's
single
nice.
day.
That's nice.
It was a terrible job though. I think they were paying me like $7 per hour, so it was under the table.
Yeah.
But
Bro,
then,
it's
but
a
then,
nice
but then this
job.
was 2015. 2015 it wasn't that crazy,
Why did you look forward to the
bro.
job every day?
The couple, they were so nice.
Probably gave you like lemonade and
Bro,
some food.
They buy
snacks.
They literally buy breakfast, lunch,
Oh my
and
god.
dinner. And when I say lunch, right, I'm not even talking about like
shawarma.
like Tim Hortons lunch,
Yeah.
bro. They go to Montana's
Oh shit! How
and
long
buy like beef ribs.
was it? Like once in a while, or were they
Every
consistent?
On a
day.
steady,
Oh, shit. How long did you
like
work
you're
that?
expecting.
Bro,
it.
I was there for like 3 months.
Shit!
A nice little
It was
summer job.
It was just me. It was me, the couple, the builder guy, and then there were like maybe two construction workers at every time.
Yeah.
At every point in time. So maybe in total we were like 7. This couple, very rich.
Oh my God, nah. God
Very
bless,
rich.
God bless
They
them,
come
bro.
every day we come to work. There's coffee, donuts, muffins. In the afternoon, they go out, they buy food. Sometimes it's Chinese, sometimes it's. But it was never a low.
Spice it
It was
up,
never
you know?
It was
Like
never a
never-
low grade.
Nah,
That was actually the first time I ate Swiss Chalet. So Swiss Chalet today. This that.
That's good.
Different
morale
restaurants.
Right there, Shaka.
That was good.
Bro.
Like
Good
you
morale.
are literally just only work because there's some places that they will pay you that little. Out of that money, you are thinking of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, you're thinking of food,
And then you're thinking of saving. Like
transportation,
think about
saving.
like that's like
but
they
things like
literally
that helps to
yeah.
clear your mind.
No,
and
I loved every and just that area was nice. Every time I was walking from the bus stop, I just didn't look out. God when.
Sometimes.
My
The
guy was
houses
getting.
were
My guy
crazy.
was on site. He was on tour. He was getting motivated. He was getting fed, and he was getting bread.
What
Right.
more do you want? What more do you want?
I like what you did there.
Clap your boy.
Bro, we've done it all, man.
We've
Kudos to y'all. You are strong men, bro. Y'all did great, bro.
I just remember that I have a friend who I'm going to bring on this podcast one day, and he will tell the story. But this guy, his job was to catch chicken.
It's what, sorry?
Wait, in Canada.
His job was to catch chicken.
In Canada.
In Canada.
Oh shit!
Because you know how you pick people in a truck and you drive them to the farm and you say, "Go and catch
Go and
chickens."
catch chicken.
And the more you catch, that's how you get paid.
That's a commission.
Not lying.
That's a commission based on the chicken.
Shout out to you, my nigga. You've done it all, bro.
Fam, that's Squid Game, bro. That might as well be Squid Games, bro.
Hey, yo, you're catching chickens, isn't it?
Yo,
Wow.
let me deviate for a second. So, Michael, you might have the best experience in all of this, right? So, for the past few weeks, we've been debating this issue, right? And it got really wild on the last episode we did. But you're married, you know. Shout out to your wife, by the way.
Shout out.
Amazing woman,
Amazing listener too.
amazing listener, and
Yeah.
just amazing supporter, man.
Amazing supporter.
This guy, she will allow this man travel for 3 days on a weekend. I don't know.
This guy doesn't live here, Sha.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Then why am I seeing you all the time?
His body rubber.
He's getting moved by the money.
Where the money reside, bro.
So we talk about this thing where if you're dating now, you're married. So
Yeah.
the situation has
Upgrade,
graduated,
yeah.
has flipped. So you're married, and are there pictures that you can and cannot like being as a married man on Instagram of women?
In your humble opinion.
In my humble opinion, I don't. I do think that there are some contents that you shouldn't consume anymore.
So let's take away porn and
Yeah.
and sex, but like
Yeah.
let's look at people in bikini.
Just some. There are some content out there on these Instagram streets. Yeah, I think I've over the time I've unfollowed a lot of people actually because
And this is just because you're married.
yes, but it's just because I don't want to live in that headspace anymore. I'm
Please
just
explain this headspace.
like how you're just
Why you say you know?
We don't know.
You're
married. We don't know.
How do you know?
One day
Yeah.
we'll marry, but maybe our listeners that are married.
You wake up in the morning, you do your thing, or maybe you have downtime at some time during your day, right? And you're just scrolling through Instagram. You just want to see, you want to catch up on life, on what's going on in the world, on what's going on in your guys' life, And then there are some 1 or 2 foreign people that you follow, right? You see front, you see back, you see side. Like as a man, even as a woman, safe, you shake your body somehow, So it's just like you don't want to be in the if only kind of space every time. So
Because that if only will now lead
that
to
if only will now
will just push you.
let me just like a story, and then from liking a story, conversation don't start. How are you?
But do you feel like, because my thing was when I said this, I said that like a thirst trap isn't really a thirst trap until it's someone
Attainable.
that you can reach out to.
Yes.
Like if I see Beyonce doing it,
There's no thirst trap there.
There's no thirst trap.
Yeah,
But if it's someone who we were in the industry, we know each other, like maybe only 3 people. I just need to talk to 3 people to get to you, or ask 3 or less people about your number, and I can get your number. Or we have mutual friends and kind of thing. Then I feel like it's a thirst trap. Do you think that is also that applies?
or at the very least, it's an attainable thirst trap. That makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, are you talking about the people that we know or the people that we don't?
The people that we know.
The
Like,
people
no,
that
no,
we
no.
know, okay.
Not that you know them, but you can't know them.
I can,
You know what I mean?
I have access to them somehow.
Access.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
the word.
yes, yes.
Access.
You just say, you know, I can shoot you a free video.
Abi?
You have
And,
to
you know what? These models, they like
They like free.
They like video.
They like
Say,
free.
can I do a read?
You sure say I'll not start this video. This is real.
But yes, I think those are the people I'm even talking about. Like people that I have access to. Like I had to like unfollow some of them because.
But do you still work with them or no?
I mean, I never worked with them before.
Money is
It was just
money is
random people
everything.
that just random people like that I know. It's not they're not hiring me or anything. It's like but even some as a single guy, yes, kind of people they follow normally now.
Yeah.
I don't want to name drop, but there are some celebrities even out there that their Instagram is very
It's already-
provocative.
yeah, provocative,
I had to like follow some of them safe.
Yeah.
So at what point do you, because you're saying, okay, you're married now, so some certain people's pages you won't follow because of the kind of content they put out. So like I have two questions. At what level do you decide to stop engaging with this kind of content?
Oh, way before I got married. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
is it because you're in a relationship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was in a relationship that was heading somewhere.
Heading somewhere.
I'm going
was
to
like,
send
nah.
this episode to NASA, but yeah.
Yeah,
No, he will-
I was.
yeah, he will- he will see.
I was in a relationship that was heading somewhere, and I know it was heading somewhere. So I was like, yeah.
So I said that like me now. I said that I could be in a relationship, right? And if I see a thirst trap, so again, we'll define a thirst trap as something that's attainable.
Yeah.
Whether it's by going through many people or but it's someone that you know you can
it's-
hit up
yeah,
and
so-
they most likely will respond.
Meg the Stallion post is not a test
It's
trap.
not a thirst trap.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, yeah, okay.
Exactly. I said that if you see a thirst trap, right, you have a limit of 7 seconds
Limit of 7 seconds to view.
to view and
To
like.
view and
7
like.
seconds is long, oh.
No, I said 7 seconds because you know the rule of dropping.
Bro. 7 seconds is very long.
You know, if they have
2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5. Now it's long.
No.
It's
7
long, it's long,
seconds
it's
is
long.
probably good because in case if they have like multiple
Bro,
slides.
7 seconds is a lot of
Multiple
time.
slides.
To
Last time we said
Multiple slides?
last time we said the same thing. So we said 7 because multiple slides. Maybe there are
Multiple
5
slides.
pictures.
You
You get
know, you know,
7
okay,
seconds to
okay,
5
5
pictures.
pictures. Okay, no
you know
problem.
the funny thing, a friend of mine dropped a thirst trap this week, and it was a slideshow.
Multiple slides. Yeah.
I literally counted 1, 2, 3, 4. What I reached, I don't finish. So then I was scrolled up.
Bro.
I was like, see me trying to practice what I'm preaching.
Yeah. No, to be honest, it's a thing of like if you listen to the episode what NASA was talking about, right? You'll just be like, okay, there's logic, but it's a thing of if you want a happy home, like you just have to have sense.
Sorry,
it's as easy as
what
that.
did Nasa say? Because I haven't finished that episode yet. I was listening to it.
No.
Yeah, because
Pikachu, you haven't started.
No, I have.
Don't lie.
It's the blackout one, right?
It's not. It's this episode. It just dropped not too long ago.
Well, I haven't seen.
It just dropped not too long ago. You haven't listened to it.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
You haven't
What
listened
episode
to
are you
it.
guys talking about?
Because I assumed it was that one, and I just haven't finished
It
it.
just dropped not too long ago,
Okay,
and I know
okay.
you've been busy. You haven't listened to it.
Fair enough.
But his
So
own
what
is
was
like
his point? What was his point?
his point was that obviously people are going to be like whatever is wrong with you is probably
your
not
problem.
is your problem. Yeah,
Not
like
like-
it's the person.
it's not like
it's
I'm
either
doing
their
wrong.
insecurity or is a series of accumulative problem and whatever. So
So
you just
for
say-
context, right?
Yeah.
We got someone sent us a mail, right? For context, someone sent us a mail, and then they were like, "Oh, the girl, her partner was liking pictures of
a
people,
certain body type.
a certain body type, and she felt insecure because she didn't look like those people, right? And then her coping mechanism, according to what we've sort of taken away from it, is that she started saying it's not her, it's him.
It's him.
Him,
Yeah.
okay.
It's him. And so Naza had a problem with like saying, like, what's wrong with
Him.
him? First of all, liking
Liking,
those
yeah.
pictures, and then why is
Why is it that
she
he's not,
projecting
yeah.
the issue
On the man.
on the guy?
On the guy, yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think I agree with that.
No. Nasa is not wrong. See,
He's
I-
not
I-
wrong.
I-
He's not
the
wrong.
issue is
Yeah,
it's not
I
about
think I
it's not
agree
a
with
right or wrong thing.
Yeah.
The issue is that do you want a happy home?
No, but the thing is, if
It's not about right or
Well,
wrong. It's
you know
about
what- you
how
know what?
happy do you want to be in your house.
I think, like a couple of questions. One, I think why is the guy still following these people?
I mean,
see,
that
now-
one is
I
that was
feel
another
like
issue.
Now,
friends-
Nasa
but
wasn't
I feel
hearing that
I
part.
feel like people that he knows that are just fine. You know,
So that's we didn't get that context.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
let's
so-
assume
if it's like people that he knows that are just fine. You know, bro, like in this time of me doing videography, I've met so many people.
Yeah,
You know, every time I see them in wedding, oh, can I get your Instagram?
Bro.
You know, they follow me, I follow them, and like we're not friends, but now they are on my Instagram, right? Bro, they post all these things. You know, it's like I just tap, you know, as per support, you know.
Less
Let
than
me help
7
your follower
seconds.
accounts.
Less than 7
It's
seconds.
less than 3 seconds. I just see I tap, okay. This is this person. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
okay, let's go.
Collect, okay. Collect his like.
So you don't do. Oh, I noticed something. Let me go back. You don't do that. You don't do that. Yeah, you know,
Which one?
Like, you know, when you quickly do something, be like, I noticed there was maybe a nip slip.
Oh my, no. I just think, bro, like, I just give her likes.
Yeah.
I don't know how some people are stingy with likes. Me, I
Nah,
give,
right.
if I see your post, I'm giving you a like.
Just a double
you know,
tap,
whether
right?
I see the post, whether I won't meditate on the post or not, I'm just going, right? So I just double
But
tap. So
that's me now, because also I don't want to get caught slacking. You know how like you can just decide you want to win the 7 seconds serve. You won't know when like you've been looking at this thing for a
for
minute.
more minutes.
And you does and then someone's looking at you from another corner.
Like,
It's like
this
what's
guy is
going
just
on?
meditating on this post.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I just tap. So again, like back to the guy. If it's actually someone, if these people are people that he actually knows that are just fine, I don't think there's any issue there. If you know a lot of fine babes, why not, right?
You know what's funny? Here's my question. As a girl, for example, so we're all guys here, we all
That's when you said as a girl. I'm like,
No, hold on,
I looked
no.
at Michael. Are you a girl?
No, hold on. So as a girl, right? If you're talking to a guy and then you see I don't know how you see, but you somehow see like a provocative picture of a girl and you see that guy they're talking to is like there. Does that make you think of him any less?
Look at
or
the
like him
camera,
any
because
less?
I don't know who you really want to answer this
No,
question.
because I'm like,
You say there's a question as a
if
girl.
you have the answer, if you're a girl and you want to actually let us know, please send it in the family, because I actually want to know, because all these things that we're saying, right? For example, you said that you send likes anyway. You just send. Same thing with you. So I'm like, okay, cool. Imagine if you're talking to a guy and then you somehow find his name under one of the likes of one picture like this. Does that make you like him less or think of him any less? Because once we understand the way they see it, now we have to adjust.
You cannot understand.
No, I
women
think
correct, completely.
I think there's an Instagram culture though. People think when you like something, you kind of agree with it, and then when you comment, it's like, oh my god.
No, okay.
Nah,
Commenting is different. That one is like
when you even share on your
entered
Instagram
it-
story. Oh my god.
So I always say the like thing is a safe space. It's a safe place.
Yeah.
Once you comment,
You're going.
You are willingly
Yeah,
saying
whatever happens,
Commenting is actually the extra step.
Okay.
You know, but liking is. But then again, what's like if you're on Instagram, like why are we not liking your post? The whole point of the platform
it's for people
is
to
to
appreciate
like.
No, to
yourself.
me it makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm just saying from their point of view, does it like for example, like let's imagine your girl's next to you, right? And you're scrolling. No, you do 2 seconds max. You literally do so you're on 2, it's
are you
one.
the Flash? Are you the Flash?
You get to the post.
No, it's simple. It's like, oh, I'm scrolling. 1, oh, that is Ada. 2,
That's already past 2.
No, so it's
Only the
Yeah, that's already
no,
past
no. I was saying because I was trying to think of a name. So basically, you go 1, 2, double tap, and then you go. Would she get mad that you like that picture?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Your woman.
Yeah.
I think that's for women to answer.
yeah.
Please let us know because I
is
have
this
to
a
know.
personal question or just generally?
I'm asking in general because
general, okay.
especially
Me
if she's next to
personally,
you.
I don't think she should be.
It's not about should be, bro. First, she should. It's will she. I don't care about should.
But then, like, again,
because there's
Like I said,
there's no rules
if,
in this, bro.
If it's one of my friend that went to Mexico yesterday,
And she
posted a
was
bikini pic,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
liking
okay.
the picture.
Fair.
shaking her ass on the yard in the
You know,
town.
yeah. You know, May dump. You know, she's dumping her May.
Yeah.
You know, or June dump. You know,
Or take me back.
you know, hey, you know, I will like the picture. You know, whether she's
For me,
whether she's shaking yansh or not, I'm liking the picture.
I just think there's a great area
You know?
there, right? Like you like the picture. Sometimes we are forced to comment, right? And you just have to use.
Sir, who's forcing you to?
No, sometimes you just feel like the comment is just add the extra, like, oh, I'm your best friend, or like, hey, notice me. Like that's the mentality for some people. It's like, oh, I liked it. Comment, and then you respond. It means that you acknowledge that I'm.
Sorry.
I'm on
Who's forcing you to like?
Nobody's
to comment
forcing
on
you. Nobody's
thirst
forcing you,
traps?
but it's just a culture. It's just a culture.
Okay.
You could just want to comment that your friend is enjoying life, and that's really what you want to do. Just say, hey,
Okay,
you're enjoying
fair.
life. You don't know how your partner is going to take it if you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
just always say, stay on the safe side. I just like it and keep it pushing.
Just
Like,
like and keep pushing.
again, like we have like again winning this one. Like shout out to Mina, man. Mina cuts my hair and does like this last week and a half. the amount of "Are you single?" comments I've been receiving.
But yes.
Why are you shaking my hand? Don't encourage anything. Don't encourage any nonsense on this podcast. It's the adult
Shout out to
podcast.
Emina for making him look that fresh, bro.
You know the funny. No, you're setting me up. You're setting me up because if this thing now blows out of proportion, they'll now start to find the source.
Gentlemen,
It's not free now. You have to go and pay.
gentlemen. Emina is going to call my after this show. Actually. I am not single, but
I want that one too. I want that one too. Let me ask if I'm single. I want that one too. I want it.
You want the one to ask if no, you have to keep it all neat. You see how Dre looks at where he goes out, where he goes so clean suit and all of that. You go and cut your hair, but shave beard. By the time they look at your hair, they give up before they look at your hair.
wait. With that last cut, like in that wedding,
Yeah,
like
bro.
yesterday.
I hear you.
Over myself, I see the post. I almost asked him, are you
always
single?
With the suits, bro.
With the same
Bro, I'm telling you,
Bro,
man.
man.
Looking drippy.
Hey.
No, but yeah, I'm just saying, man. It's crazy, man. Michael, before we get out of here, anything else? Because I know you always have something in your chest.
Yes, so I have something on my chest
I
actually.
love it.
So this one can really go left like really quick. But
Why is it that you take your
no, it's just
your choice your lesson choices from Nazar?
no.
They really go left.
These are just concerns that I have on a
yeah.
regular day that I can't really talk to anybody about. You know, and
Yeah,
you can't tweet these things because Twitter is not a real place. those guys can really take what you're saying like to left. You know, missing people that go missing, people that go reported missing, right? People that go reported missing.
I'm
right?
very intrigued to see
When someone is again that's why this one is a kind of dark one, but you know you will understand my points when I get there. Somebody goes missing, you know, they put a notice out there. You know, black guy, black guy, black girl, red hair. He was wearing a gray shirt and denim jeans with white shoe. Last seen on, you know, Taunton and Harmony, walking south of the Walmart, right? You know, last, you know, got missing there, right? The details of when the person was missing.
Yeah.
When the person is found, you know, it's 8 hours later, you know, found safely. I feel like, you know, we deserve. I feel like we deserve the.
You know what?
I feel like we deserve the details of where the person was found and what
What they were doing.
What are we doing?
Yes,
Yes,
because
what are we doing?
did you go and camp in one boy's house?
One boy's
for 8
house, yes.
hours?
You had a small fight to your mother.
You know,
when you went missing.
Yes, and now the whole of Instagram
It's looking
for you.
It's looking for you. And
Right?
if you don't post it, you say you are evil for not posting it.
Yeah, you
But
know,
you were chillaxing.
but you were chillaxing, collecting knocks.
Yes.
for one boy.
I agree with
No,
you.
I agree.
I think we need
I
a detailed report.
They made it our problem
Yes.
when you got
We
missing.
need-
We need to know if your hair was still intact.
Yes.
we need a detailed report of how you were found.
Bro.
Of how you are found, yes.
He was found.
I was wondering where this guy was going with these people.
He
I
was
was like, where is
found
this
in
guy
number
going with
one
this?
Harmony Street in Chinedu's house.
Chinedu's house, exactly.
Wearing a polo shirt different from when
So we
lost.
cannot put before and after.
Yes.
We cannot put two or two together.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Yes, man. I feel
You
like
made it
because-
our problem when you
yes,
brought
because-
it to our attention.
Because when this part found, Mrs. X was found safe.
That's actually
Of
if they
course,
post
she
that.
was
That's
found safe.
Yeah.
So what? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, what were they doing?
What were they doing? Where were they?
Who were they with? You know, like, bro, like.
And to add to that, so that they will say, we're seen living in a Mercedes Benz. I don't know that they are kidnappers
You know,
that drive
Mercedes Benz. Yeah, you know, hey, last seen in a black Mercedes Benz.
Like, it obviously, things don't add up.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they kidnap you in a black Mercedes
Yo,
Benz.
like-
it looks like you're going to live a luxury and you don't want people to know.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know, like, did you got me to a sneaky link somewhere? Now the whole world,
He's looking
the whole
for
of
you.
Instagram from Canada all the way to China is reposting missing Nigerian girl in Toronto.
Yeah, keep reposting until we found him.
You know-
Until we find him or find her.
We need a detailed report.
Yeah, you're onto
the
something.
finding
You're
details.
onto something.
Yeah, man.
It's a community thing.
Found safe. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not
Not enough.
Not enough.
It's not
We
enough.
need more
Was
details.
found
Keep the
safe.
same energy
Yeah.
from the jump.
From the jump.
Jump. On fact. On fact.
You know, struggling, man. Because I see.
That is true.
The person was missing. 4 hours later, they are found. Where were they?
Okay, so where were they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you find them?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
Were they? You know.
Speaking of, I mean that's a great point, Michael. But I'm just, I mean, if you have anything else, please bring it up.
No.
But,
That's.
speaking of things. Lori Harvey, and Michael B. Jordan. It's over.
Bro,
It's over.
No. Actually, I knew that was cap from the beginning.
That relationship was cap.
I knew the relationship
What do you mean was
cap
cap?
from the beginning.
Yeah,
No.
I felt.
Why did it was cap?
I think it was cap because it was just very publicized. It was
but-
too publicized. Like it felt like a marketing
It
strategy.
felt like a
For what?
strategy.
It
Yeah.
felt
So
like
what do
a
you
branding.
think? So what do you
I
think
think-
she got from it, or they got from
She
it?
or
Or him.
I mean, there are rumors that Michael B. Jordan doesn't date black women. So that's Larry
Okay,
Harvey is. Like
I
the
see where you're
first,
going. Okay, I see what you're going. I see where you're going.
Because a lot of people were like, "Oh, finally!"
And this ties
You
to
know,
what you said in the
and-
beginning. When they were dating, they were showing us everything.
Yes.
Showing
Now,
us he bought stocks for her birthday.
bro,
bought
he took her to
shares.
a fish place for dinner.
So now let's
On
know
the
everything.
second week.
Now that you guys have separated, you can't just tell us it's over.
So no.
Why did it end?
Why is he over?
Yes.
Why
What
is it over?
transpired?
We need
What transpired?
We need video. We need audio. We need
Yeah,
where,
we need-
where did it
we need
happen? How did it happen?
interviews.
Interview.
Bro.
Give us information.
You made it our business.
Bro.
Now we want to know.
Bro, you guys are onto something.
Yes,
because this is how single people like us that we want to try to find babes, but now their eye is in marriage because people are proposing up and down. Those people that are proposing, when it doesn't work, when they didn't get to marriage and they break up before
Yeah.
they
We
get
need
to
to
marriage,
know.
we need to know that you have
Yeah.
We need to
public,
know.
make
So
it
we can all
public,
learn. So
make
we
it
can all
public
learn.
that you
You
broke up the
understand?
engagement.
Yes.
Make it public
We
that
need to know
after
why,
3 months,
how,
the
and
marriage
when.
did not
Yes.
work.
Yeah.
The marriage did not work.
And who made it not work?
Yeah, make
Exactly.
it
Even better.
Yeah,
So
make
we know
it
who are drinking.
So we know how to
yeah.
assess this. So God, we're in
make
ministry.
make it known that even though you found link on Twitter because they say Twitter did it for us, it could do it for you too. Make it know that social media also broke us up.
We need an update from.
We need updates.
But I it's crazy because like I remember talking to a girl sometime, just like randomly just chatting with this girl, and she wanted the Lori Harvey and Michael B.
Michael B. Jordan.
I'm actually going to message and say how far.
How far?
Sorry, she wanted what?
That kind of life.
Plus,
Don't we all?
Yeah.
plus, you know the reason why I actually even thought it was cap, because Michael B. Jordan is like, the gentle black man. He has this brand, right? So the fact that Lori Harvey has been through a lot of frogs, it was only right that she ended up with Michael B. Jordan. So it was a nice story,
We don't, what shocks me about this Lori Harvey girl is that she's the daughter of Steve Harvey. Like,
the baba of advice.
they live on different tangents.
Two different tangents.
I'm sure he will not say anything again this time around because he didn't say anything when, again, kudos to her.
What's he gonna say?
She's lived a free.
What's he gonna say?
They say
If you follow
It's her
him
life.
and his mantra, you know that him and his daughter live different lives in time.
Oh, of course.
She's a
There's
rebel. She's a rebel.
there's this sorry, this is not proverb of the day.
Yeah.
This one is just a meaning.
Saying. There's a saying.
There's a saying.
There's a saying.
Our forefather used to say, "The closer to the church, the farther from God." There was all these pastor children.
Let's make it proverb of the day. That would be the closer to the church, the farther from God.
Bro.
There's a lot of people
There
sitting
are
at this table.
There are some people that are so close to church, they are so far from God.
Yeah.
You could want to say, there's no way this guy is Christian, man.
Do you know that thing just clicked me with that show The Get Down. I don't know if you watched the show The Get Down. You know what happened to that preacher, yeah? What happened to that preacher that he didn't know the family was so messed up that he even committed suicide in his own church.
Wow.
Like, it's actually crazy. Like,
Wow.
the show The Get Down before
That's a great
that's
show.
Bruh.
my guy.
Stop this one.
That was
The day you repeat it.
we'll get to yo, I was talking about breakup. Yeah, Shakira and Piqué.
We need information.
Shakira and Piqué, they
Piqué
broke
from
up. Apparently,
Barcelona.
Shakira, Piqué, the Barcelona defender.
Spanish player.
The Spanish, yeah. Apparently, Shakira caught him cheating with another girl. Now they are deciding to separate. And
I heard it
For
was
the
one
first
big
time, his
mom.
defense was weak.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the podcast today.
Wrap it
Please
up, wrap it
like,
up.
subscribe, and share.
Hi!
It's the best.
Nah, bro. They say you cannot let me drink without drop cup. I drop cup. Jeez! Nah,
Banger.
that was a bar, bro.
Banger.
That was he let his team down. Nah, that was
Golazo.
oh my
Golazo.
goodness. Shit!
That's crazy, bro.
Oh my goodness. And we need to ask Shakira, since her hips don't lie.
You know,
What happened?
What happened, bro?
Who's the girl?
Who's this girl? Is this girl telling more truth?
How did it happen? Where did it happen? When did it happen? We need details.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's actually
I'm sure
crazy.
the girl that was cheating was like, Shakira was talking about hips. I was talking about the main thing.
I was talking about dips.
With the chips.
Chips on the lips.
Some lips.
Oh my days.
Crazy things are happening.
Nah, man, but that Lori B having thing is just a sign for hold your summer again. This 2022.
See, guys, let me tell you.
Right on cue. Right on cue. Just before the summer starts.
Right in time, man.
Just telling girls, find something real. Don't be using internet love. Don't be pressuring guys unnecessarily because of this. It's not the real. It's not.
Find someone that likes you and enjoy you.
Just humble yourself. Even Jaco that sang "I Need That Jada and Will Love." He wants to take back that lyrics.
Yes, sir.
He wants to take back that
I think
lyrics.
he's going to remaster that record.
He needs to remaster that record.
Bro,
He needs to remaster
the
that record.
funniest TikTok trend was that was so for example, someone's driving and they jump to the song and then when that part comes up, they just
Lower the volume.
and they bring it
Turn
back
it
up.
down, bring it back up. Like, bro, like, please, let's stop looking at those, bro. Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. The grass is not green on the other side. You just water your own grass.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're trying to say.
Unless you have Michael's grace, man, because his grace is very, very
His
different.
grace is just
Amen.
abundant.
Amen.
Abundant
Is it
grace.
this mic you're talking about? Me?
Yeah, you go.
Oh, amen. Amen.
Man is happily married, beautiful wife.
Oh, man.
Good for you, bro. Good for you.
Thank you, man.
Supporter.
Thank you.
God win.
God, man.
God, now.
You know what's funny? it was after Mr. and Mrs. Smith broke up. What's her name?
Oh, yeah, Brad and Angelina.
That was when I realized that nah, bro, this celebrity thing I have to stop watching.
Those guys
them.
were actually in a relationship?
They were married.
They were married.
They were married?
They were married.
Shit, I didn't
Bro,
know that.
I don't think I've ever seen chemistry like that in my life.
Oh, yeah?
That was in the
can't-
movie, though.
No, here's the thing. To me, to me,
But it was pure. It was
to me, it looked so pure.
That
it looked
movie,
like
that movie just
like it looked like we all saw them fall in love together. Like I don't know if maybe I was too young or I was just maybe tripping or whatever.
I don't know. Me, I was just in love with Angelina Jolie on a different, because all her movies, original sin, all of those things, Tomb Raider, I just liking her on a different way.
I have a question and we can wrap it up. How do people with such power, so much power, because sometimes I want to believe that power gets to people, right? Because you have so much power. How can people with so much power, with so much like influence, or people of the same status coexist? And you guys might not have the answer because you're not married and whatever. But how? I guess what are your thoughts? Like, because again, it's a lot of powerful people that are together that are getting separated. You know, likes of Bill Gates, Amazon CEO, like. The husband and wife had so much power. I mean, obviously, like, they had so much power, but like, obviously, it didn't last. So, do you guys think there's a way forward, or we have to stick to the idea of somebody has to be slightly doing better, or someone has to be slightly
Oh, I see what you're saying.
in front? Someone has to be.
No, but
it has to be opposite attract. Where like you being in power, you have to maybe marry someone who's not in your industry or someone who's like on a different tangent as you. And so like, do you guys have a thought on that?
I feel like it depends on what your goal is, what you guys want to achieve. Because I'm generating this from two instances, right? If you look at Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats, like you find them so down to earth, like that. Sometimes you don't even know they're married. Like a lot of people don't even know that they are a couple.
But they've had a lot of issues.
They've had issues, but
They don't have
the best couple
they don't have
brand
the
out
best.
there. Yeah.
They don't have the best, right? And then Jay-Z and Beyonce, they've had their issues, but you find Jay-Z come out in public and like.
But Jay-Z, I've said that Jay-Z is a Nigerian man. He's a pure example of tough times never last.
Sometimes never last.
Only tough people do.
made out the mud.
And he did make out, and he understood that he had to be a certain way to grow his, because he's interested in generational wealth. He came from a certain distance, and he was, so since you guys are in power, how do you keep that? How do you keep that? I find that in people in that position is now a thing of what's your goal. If you try to make your goal based on something that is not substantial, then it's probably going to shallow up. You're probably going to find it. But if you
So you kind of said it's more than just love.
yes, it is. It is more than that.
Okay.
And if both of you agree to that and now decide to work on it, then you find yourself doing everything to make it work. Abstain from everything, staying clear of all those temptations that is going to make you cheat or whatever. So I feel like that's one push.
Or you just delete Instagram.
Or you or just delete your Instagram.
If it was that simple,
It's not
that simple.
It's
Obviously,
never that simple.
It's never.
What I think though, I think it's very hard for famous people to date because there's a lot of inputs in
Their life.
a lot of inputs in their relationship, so it's tough for two famous people to date, and even when a famous person is dating an unfamous person,
It's still tough.
it's still tough because that
You're
unfamous
working
person has to be very secure,
and
really block out all
and
this
have
noise.
that so much trust on the other guy.
Yes,
because
on the other guy,
they are
yes.
in the eyes of the public. And
Yes,
it's tough.
It's really what it is, but I wish there was a way out, but
I guess.
I think the only way out is not to be famous. Just be rich in peace.
But famous, the funny part is that for the most part, fame always comes before the money. You will first be famous.
Yeah, and
You'll be famous on divine favors. And then the money will start to come. So I don't know how you're going to skip that.
You're gonna
Unless
skip
you
that.
are doing Yahoo.
Unless you're a surgeon.
But those guys,
Yeah, unless you're that. That's your walk of life.
That's the walk of life, exactly.
Fortunately, so for us, we're in the spotlight.
This is actually crazy, bro.
All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, Michael, it's always a pleasure having you on here. It's been
sir.
a great time. You're always welcome. Family. Emina, probably today.
Tapping in from my guy. As they say, the closer you are to the church, the further you are away from God.
Now we don't need too much thinking to think about it.
You don't need too much thinking.
It's easiest what we've had.
Just
since
look
we
around
started.
and just look around with the people you know.
And church, just for context, church in this proverb is not.
Literal church.
It's not. Yeah, it's actually literal church. Like
Oh, yours
the
is
institution. Like
it's the
if you are
institution.
really about the institution,
Yeah.
you are really you're not really seeking
Find God.
find God, not
Not
church.
church.
The
Church.
church.
Don't go to church.
Rainbow Sandals.
You are explaining the
Ah.
explaining the joy.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that's their own
that's
job.
their own job.
That's their
Okay.
own job.
Sorry.
That's their own job.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Backyard Bands, the comedy podcast. It's been a blast. You already know the vibes. I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am in the building with a few of my nearest and dearest of friends, man, of a few special people.
Yeah,
To get you talk to them.
Yo, it's your boy Decatchy, aka Cashman, aka Decatchy like Versace. Glad to be here,
Yeah.
Ladies
Signing
and
out.
gentlemen, if you're not going to book him, forget about it. If you know, you know.
If Grake did not shot
Grake,
it.
he's always Grake shot this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Grake, please sign out.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael, Mr. Grake Shots. Follow me on Instagram at Grake Shots. You don't have to, like me. Just remember the name.
Ha! I was waiting for that. You don't have to like me, just remember the name.
That's the
When you're
brand.
getting married, remember the name.
Ladies
When you're
and
doing
gentlemen.
dedication.
Yo, I'm still in that Instagram caption, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, the vibes minister himself.
Yeah. Signing out from this Ministry of Vibes is your able minister, Emina, aka the Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Eagle, aka you know what is popping.
Let's get it
popping.
Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit.